This episode is brought to you by ZocDoc.
Alexis, do you notice anything different?
You've got a mask on. Is that a face mask? What is that?
I've been very concerned about my skin. The only problem is I don't have a dermatologist. And so guess what I used? Guess what I used to find a dermatologist? ZocDoc. You're right. ZocDoc. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/IMHO to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/IMHO. ZocDoc.com/IMHO.
This episode is brought to you by Green Chef.
Darby, today is my favorite type of weather. It is dark, it is gloomy, and you know what I love to do? Get my Green Chef out, and I love to make a soup. I love to make a warm, cozy meal and sit wrapped in blankets and just like eating.
Make this fall your healthiest yet with Green Chef. Head to greenchef.com/50IMHO and use code 50IMHO to get 50% off your first month, then 20% off for 2 months with free shipping.
That's code 50IMHO at greenchef.com/50IMHO. Ask us your questions. We'll give you our opinions. Tell us your stories. We'll give you our opinions. Read us from your diary. We'll give you our opinions. It's in my homosexual opinion. IMHO.
The
podcast. Hi, everyone. Welcome to IMHO, the podcast. That's Darby over there.
Oh, hi. I'm Army.
And I'm Alexis P. Bubbles. It is a rainy Saturday. It's raining cats and dogs. It's pound puppy out there.
Rainy days and Mondays only get me down. Oh my God, it is a rainy Monday. Oh,
It is a rainy day and it's a Monday. Spoiler alert.
talking to my and dealing dong.
We don't
Wait,
have
what?
the rights. We don't have the rights.
Yeah, you're right. But I do
Darby,
have the nerve.
Yes? Darby, you look stunning. Can you explain your look for those listening? Can you explain I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some sort of Zorro-like face mask, but if the face mask that Zorro was wearing is like shiny and pearlescent and clear and white. Zorro famously wore a black mask on the upper half of his face. And the hair, I got to be honest, I'm questioning if it's a wig. It's feathered. It's full. It looks like Blanche from Golden Girls, the 200th anniversary of Golden Girls or whatever it is.
Thank you so much. At time of filming, we leave for New York in a couple days. And the change of the weather, even though it is raining outside, it feels even drier inside somehow. So I'm doing masks like every day until the show because traveling and it's going to be cold in New York and I know my skin is going to suffer.
Wait, did we check the weather in New York?
No, I don't want to. I just want to show up with what I have and hope it works.
I love that. By the time this comes out, we will be in New York.
We will be in New York. Okay.
We will be stomping the town.
So I'm doing that. I do want to say, just public service announcement. Yes,
Yeah.
I am one of those girlies. I fell into the TikTok shop of it all with the skincare and all of that. And I don't care what you say if you don't think they work. Wait, why am I coming in so hot? Let me calm down. My dad's not here.
It's because it's dry in your house.
It's very dry in my house. I love the sun. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Sun and boom. Sunnyboom.
Darby, you have
Whatever.
a full head of hair.
Well, hang on. Let me finish my story. You're giving away my plot line. No,
I'm sorry.
I was just trying to silence Sharon's voices, but without saying that. So anyway, I love these masks. I decided to order the pink salmon mask. So now who's colorblind? You are. But here's what I want y'all to know. Those with the face of an adult man or a large woman, there's like a really solid woman that you can really rely on, you can count on. These are not made for us. These are way too small for my face. I have to like cut them. I mean, I cut up all my masks, but anyway, avoid those if you have big head. Anyway, and then I took a shower because I had to wash my butthole, and I just I blow dried my hair just so it wouldn't be wet, and I was going to put a hat on, but now my hair honestly looks like I styled it, like Blanche
It looks
Devereaux.
like Blanche.
It is.
It looks like,
or dare I say, a smaller version of Angela Lansbury in Murder, She Wrote.
yes. I thought you were going to say Farrah Fawcett because those bangs are feathered. They
Thank you
look
so
gorgeous.
much.
Can I tell
did
you that
nothing.
one?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you blew them out. What do you do? You round brush or what do? You just aim in the blow
Just
dryer
the
at it.
I do blow dryer on cold. I don't do heat on my hair.
Yeah. I try not to do heat on my hair
I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, though, so this is the last time you're going to see these incredible waves.
Oh my God. I've been thinking it's time to cut my hair because I think the last time I did it, it was a while ago. Have you seen, that guy, the gay guy that's not gay, allegedly, Brad Mondo? And he told everyone how to get the Sabrina Carpenter, layers. I don't think I want that, but I think I want to take what he does. You do like a ponytail in the back and then you do like a ponytail on the top of the head. I don't want to do that, but I think I want to take that idea and just trim, but give myself maybe a little bit more layers. I think it's time because I think the last time I did it was like March and you're supposed to get your hair trimmed every 6 months.
Listen, I think everyone should do what they want to do with their hair while they have it. Okay? Listen
My hair
to me,
is the
young
longest
boys.
it's ever been.
Listen to me, young men.
And I'm sorry to
Listen to
brag,
me.
but it's the only thing I have brag-worthy.
If you have hair loss on your mom's side,
Except
look at
maybe
your
my feet.
grandpa's. If you have hair loss, you start taking minoxidil and all that shit like in your 20s. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because my hair's
Preventative.
been getting super long. I haven't had a haircut since June, I think, or July. And I was like, oh my God, my hair's getting long. I can do like the cute little man bun thing. Like I have so much hair, I can do the cute little man bun thing. So I tried it and I was like, I look adorable. I am going to paint something on a coffee cup. And then I just wanted to see what it looked like from the back. So the man bun sat right in front of my bald spot. So it was like it was a tuft of hair and then skin.
No.
So listen, it's not something I can do anymore. However, I've had my fun with my hair. Okay, so now it's your turn, young people. Enjoy
Have you
your
ever had your hair long? What's a long when you were young? Like what's the longest your
No.
hair has been? It was always
My-
up high and tight.
My dad's silent generation. So when hippies were being hippie,
Which is ironic. Because the only people
Yeah,
we
he
want to
doesn't shut the fuck
silence. Yeah.
he was like kind of on the cusp of he could be a hippie or he could follow along with traditional family values / racism.
Two roads
Yes.
diverge in a yellow wood.
He chose racism. And so he convinced us as children that boys with long hair, it's evil. It's evil. It's gay. It's evil. So that just stuck in my head.
It's crazy what sticks with you, doesn't it? I will never forget one time I was late to school, and in elementary school when I was young, if you were late,
Excuse me, Alexis. I need to take a sip of piss.
Oh, so what are you drinking? It's like a bright, vibrant neon liquid.
Well, it's because my diet's changed, so that's why it looks like that now. No, okay. Ooh. Okay, listen. Oh, we're gonna do this. All right. Anyone listening? Oh my God. Okay, I'm so excited. Anyone listening who lives in LA? I think it's just LA. Actually, I don't know. But for now, who lives in LA and who likes weed, who likes smoking or drinking or chewing. They love
Toking.
weed gummies, toking.
Devils.
There is a
Cabbage.
delivery service called Eaze, EAZE. And when I signed up, I got $80 of free stuff. Like I got an $80 credit because I signed up under some special. And bitch, it worked. I ordered $80 worth of shit and they just came to my house and dropped it off. I don't know how that's legal. I mean, they checked my ID, but I always lie. Anyway, if I share a link with you, with anyone who wants to sign up for the service, you get like $30 or $40, and then I get $30 or $40 in credits. So listen, I need this. So if you would like to try the service, you don't even have to spend money. You could just use the $30 or $40 that they give you. That's what I did. I just used the $80. All I did was pay tip. So Anyway, just DM me. Let me know if you want a code, a link from me. It would really help. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
We're going to
I
support you
want
and your
free
weed addiction.
gummies.
I love that.
Um,
Well, I was saying that when I was younger, when your parent had to come in with you to sign you in to say like this is why they were late, otherwise you would
yeah,
like not be admitted or whatever. And I
same.
remember the principal. I'd been elementary school. I'd been going there for 3 or 4 years. The principal saw me and said, "And what's your name, little girl?" And
Affirming.
because my hair was long, and
Affirming.
I had, of course, my standard uniform was tucked in shirt, jeans tucked into my cowboy boots because they were the closest things to heels that I could have.
Yeah, I did that.
And
I
I
did
just
that.
remembered my dad being kind of like embarrassed. He didn't say anything or make me feel bad, but he definitely was like, "Oh," and the reason I'm talking about it is because I definitely was taken to go get my hair cut. Like it had gone a little too long and my hair was a little long in the back. And I did the McDonald's arches, like full middle part McDonald's
Very in
arches. I
right
was
now. Very in
obsessed.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. This is controversial yet brave. And y'all can call me a boomer. It's okay. I don't think a middle part is as universal as people think it is. I
No,
think a
it's not.
middle
It's,
part is much harder to pull off than a side
oh,
part.
I can't do a middle part. That's why I'm off to the side a little bit. It
Yeah.
depends on your features. Okay.
And
I have a
everyone remember that.
lower in the front. I have a widow's peak. And it
Say it.
comes lower, but it goes
Say
up
it.
and
It
squares
comes.
off in
It
the
comes
sides.
lower. Yeah.
So I've just discovered like I can't do a middle part. I can do a sort of off to the side, and I don't like to do a full side part because you see my receding, or my recessed hairline, and yeah, that's just something that some people need to know. If it works for you, it's great. My mom pulled off a really gorgeous middle part when she was younger. She had long middle part hair. Cher.
It's not. It's
Son of
less.
Sam would have got her.
I gotta say, it's less girls that I have such an issue with. It's a
Oh, is
tough
it
look for a boy
boys?
to pull off. Yeah, it's very
Oh.
in right now, and it's just a very like I think of Ryder Strong, and I think like he did it, but I think it
The
worked for
kid in
him
the
because he
Rescuers
wasn't
Down
that
Under.
cute. The
Yeah.
kid in the Rescuers Down Under. Thank you.
He could do
So
a middle
like
part.
boys and non-binds that lean
Jonathan
mask.
Taylor Thomas.
I really want you to take a look at your face and ask yourself, does this look good on me or am I TikTok? You know what I mean? Anyway,
If your
let me
face
put
looks
my
like
glasses
if
over
your
my TikTok
face
mask.
if your face looks like it has seen TikTok, if your face looks like it's seen an iPhone, I don't think you can do a middle part McDonald's arches if you're a boy.
If your face has seen an iPhone, what the fuck does
Have
that
you ever
mean?
heard about that? Like there's actresses that just look like they're too modern for being in period pieces.
Yes.
And so the
Yes,
kids,
queen.
everyone says like your face, she has definitely, that face has seen an iPhone.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Oh, when you see
Megan
old
Fox.
pictures,
Megan Fox has seen an iPhone,
she's seen
but
an
like
iPhone.
Saoirse Ronan, she's never seen an iPhone.
She's never seen it,
She's
and she
never
never
even
will.
seen a
toilet.
a telegraph. Yeah,
toilet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, lovely
watched,
bones.
I watched a TikTok that had like clips. They cut, they'll put like, they'll take old clips from like the turn of the century and they'll add color to it and like sound. And it'll be like, this was New York City in 1902.
Oh yeah, the one
Anyway.
when the women's laughing because her ankles got shown.
Oh, well, she's just a whore. But no, what's funny to me is I'm enjoying it. I always love watching those videos. I love seeing dead people not be dead. But bitch, when someone's face comes across the screen who has very clearly seen an iPhone in 1902, that will fuck me up for a day. That will keep me fucked up. That
Well,
is
time
time
travel.
travel. That is
Time
time
travel.
travel. There are just some people in the past who have very modern faces. I'm just
I'm
saying,
gonna say
maybe they
this.
saw the future.
I'm gonna say this. I believe time travel becomes real, and I believe that Jack the Ripper is a time travelologist, a time
Okay.
demon.
All right, we need to get off this train of thought because
That's my
she's
favorite
going into
conspiracy theory. That's my favorite conspiracy theory.
Mine is that 9/11 wasn't an inside job. That's my
Well,
conspiracy.
yeah, the plane was outside. Well, and then it did become inside.
It did become inside towards the middle.
I had to warn. So remember when I went to my boyfriend's sister's wedding and her fiance slash now
It was
husband.
a big part of your October. It was a huge part of your October.
September.
It was September. It was huge.
Yeah. So his family, I was briefed ahead of time to not joke about 9/11 because of course I'm like, oh, I'm meeting this big Italian New York family, and I'm like, oh, can I talk about 9/11? And they're like, actually no, you can't. And I was like,
Why?
okay, noted, because I guess they had family members that were like literally involved
Oh,
in
they're
a bad
one of the
way,
terrorists.
and they're just really
That's
like
awful.
passionate, like like they feel things deeply, and
Oh,
they're scary.
for
They
sure.
were so lovely to me, but they were very Caroline Manzo. Like I don't want to piss them off.
You don't want them to hit you with a meatball. I understand that.
A meat cleaver. Well, and so, but the rest of
Yeah.
the story is that
Oh, I'm sorry.
I of course am inviting them to our show in Brooklyn because they live there. But I was like, maybe we like brief the husband and just let him know that like it's probably going to come up. 9/11's
Oh,
probably going to
9/11
come
will
up.
it'll be a theme.
It'll be a
theme.
central part in our show. I mean, not disrespectfully, but
Listen, I
you know.
don't think I brought up 9/11 at the Seattle
no, you
show.
didn't. The last one, it was brought up.
It was
to
Hot
us.
Grant. It was Hot
Yeah.
Grant who gave us Metamucil, who changed our buttholes forever. Hot
My
Grant, thank you so
Patrick
much.
is calling. Should I answer?
No. So
Okay.
anyway, but he brought up the fact that his dad died in one of the towers, right? Or one
He
of the planes.
did, yeah. I think he was in one of the planes because you asked him if it was in a building or a high building, a low building, or a field. Darby,
Yes.
what is that on? So that's a what? It's like a mask or something. It looks like when you get a tattoo and they put that film on your face.
Yeah, I wanted to get my face tattooed, and they said I had to make it wetter first. No, listen, I needed to see a dermatologist because my skin was so dry, and guess what my job is? Putting stuff on my skin. You can't have a good foundation if you have cracks in the soil.
I think it's you can't have a good foundation unless you have cracks in the soil.
And then you have a doctor. And that's what I needed. So I just used ZocDoc.
ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search out and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment.
So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/IMHO to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/IMHO. ZocDoc.com/IMHO.
This episode is brought to you by Green Chef.
Darby, I'm hungry.
Okay. I'm
I'm
not
starving.
in the same house as you. Okay, what do you want me to do?
I don't know because I don't have a car and it's raining outside. But you know what I do have? I have one of those Green Chef heat and eat meals. And I have 3 minutes.
Okay, listen. The heat and eat meals are perfect. These are the types of situations that only a heat and eat meal can get you out of.
I love chili.
Yeah. Is that you're eating it right now?
I'm going to in 3 minutes after I heat it and eat it.
Oh, yes, of course. You do have to heat it before you eat it. It's in the title. Make this fall your healthiest yet with Green Chef. Head to greenchef.com/50IMHO and use code 50IMHO to get 50% off your first month. Then 20% off for 2 months with free shipping.
That's code 50IMHO at greenchef.com/50IMHO.
Big building, little building, or a field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so funny about 9/11. Okay, that was our little intro to the episode. But we need to tell y'all about the WayOut Gala.
We had an incredible time at the WayOut Gala, which was a benefit for an organization called Sweet Evening Breeze, which raised money for this organization to help trans teens. You guys, it was incredible. Go ahead.
We raised a ton of money, more than they expected, and I do think it's because of us.
Well,
even though we were off stage for all the auction stuff,
that I benefited probably. I got to be honest. I have to be honest. as a person who is very much not of means in a significant way, I realize I'm blessed. I'm very lucky, and I'm so grateful for all I have, but not in a way that I can like donate $1,000 to a charity. To be able to donate my time and to be able to like be there where everyone is ready to lift up and donate a bunch of money, it felt really cool to be contributive in that way.
Yeah. I told Curtis the next day, I was like, did you feel, because I felt sitting backstage, I like as it's going, I'm during the paddle raise and it's like, who can give $10,000? That'll like help this family for a year, whatever. And I was like, I would love to be that person. I would love to be able to donate at these fucking things and donate big. That's why I would never be a billionaire. Okay. I would give it all away.
I'm not
If I
even
give it all away, I mean,
100.
I'd buy these.
Oh yeah, I would.
Remember, these are too small. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I would
Anyway,
never be a
we
billionaire.
were asked to host, and we were so excited because gay celebrities were going to be there.
Yeah, we couldn't say it,
Mhm.
but there was a special surprise guest, and we knew about it ahead of time. It was Mr. Troy Sivan. Hi, Troy.
Troy. Well, we were honoring, there were 4 honorees, Alaska Thunderfuck 5000, Leland, and then Oscar winner Dustin Lance Black and his husband
Yes.
Tom Daly was there.
Tom Daly.
And
Oh,
John
John
Lovett.
Lovett. John Lovett, the Love It or Leave It podcast.
And I did confront him on stage. And I
You did.
So in our like 5-minute little opening monologue dialogue thing, what we did is like I would say something random about each person, and then she would follow it up with like an actual fact about them. I was basically just asking them questions. So with John, I was like, "You had us on your show, Love It or Leave It. Thank you so much, by the way." We were so excited because we were going to be around all of these celebrities, but then when we get there, we're sat off to the side of the stage while the celebrities are all in the middle with their backs to us. What was that about? And obviously I was joking, but I didn't get to see him after because I do now. I want a response. I want him to say,
I want him to
Sit in
come
my
on our
lap.
show.
I know,
want
me
him to
too.
come on our show.
well,
John
but when I got
Lovett-
backstage, Brandon, who was one of the guests of that episode we were on John Lovett,
Yes.
he was the stage manager. And when I came off after that first thing, when I said that, he was like, "I'm so glad you said that because I actually said something that night." I was like, "Thank you."
He was
No,
so
I'm kidding. It
amazing.
did not
Brandon
matter.
was so
I
amazing
was just
because
being funny.
yeah, you were. Brandon was so amazing because he did have a job to do. He was like trying to keep us all on time and moving along, but he was so sweet about it, and it was great. He just wrote down what we needed to say on a card, and then we said
Y'all,
it. It was
literally,
amazing.
He would just hand us a card and he'd be like, "On stage or off. Like, this is going to be voice of God or this is going to be you on stage." And like, that's all we had to do. It was crazy.
I want Brandon on the pod.
He's very funny. He's very ginger. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so the first person we honored was Leland of, RuPaul's Drag Race fame. And the surprise guest was, as Alexa said, Troy Sivan.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're in this tiny little space backstage. When I say backstage, I'm talking about like a 10-foot by 5-foot rectangle. Really, like it was tiny. And so Troy's there and we're like, "Oh, hi," whatever. And y'all, I can't do Australia, but
I can.
he said,
Jennifer Lopez.
say what he said.
He said,
Did you hear it?
Oh my gosh. I got it first because when I
Oh,
came up
fuck.
to make the 5-minute announcement, you weren't up yet. And
Oh,
he was
I
like, "Oh my
forgot.
gosh, hi, I'm such a big fan. Jennifer Lopez, I'm such a big fan. Like, I watch you guys all the time. I think you're so funny." And I was like, "Oh my God." And then I go, "Troy, well, you are not allowed to do drag ever again." And he goes, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, because you're literally so beautiful the first time you've ever done it." And he was
Shut
like,
up, Alexis. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
but he liked
God
it. He thought it was
damn.
funny.
I did a thing. Okay. When I'm not feeling confident, but I want to seem confident, my go-to,
You
and I
shit.
understand I'm growing, I'm learning and growing, but my go-to is to be mean. And so Troy walks up, like all smiles, ready to hug. And I was like, "Twink, hey." And I was like, "Oh, that was too strong. I came in too strong." And I was about to say my name, and he was like, I was gagged when I saw that y'all were hosting because I watch you all the time. You're always on my FYP. And I was thinking to myself, then why don't you follow us? But whatever, live your life, Twink, live your life. But he was so fucking nice. And then this is, okay, Troye Sivan gagged me, yes. But Troye Sivan's not in my world. Like, that's Curtis's own deal that he's still dealing with. But I don't have to participate in that. But Tom Daly came backstage because he was giving the award to his husband, Dustin Lance Black, Oscar winner. And when he came over, because I was like, oh, hi, just waving. And he came over and he was like, my husband and I watch your TikToks in bed. Every night we have like TikTok time and we watch, like you're always on our FYP. Like we were so excited when we saw y'all were hosting. And I was like, wait, the Olympian and the Oscar winner was excited that we were hosting? Anyway, that blew my mind.
When I saw him later, I was chatting with them and he's like,
so much hotter in
you
person,
were in
y'all.
bed
I'm
with
sorry.
I'm sorry. It's literally crazy.
He's gorgeous.
It's literally
gorgeous.
crazy. Both of them. And I told Dustin Lance Black, his acceptance speech was so impassioned, so beautiful.
Obama.
He did President Hands. Yeah. Well, good President Hands, not makeup smudge. But do you think
they
the
were
presidents,
so nice?
Yeah, they were so nice. But they were like, yeah, you're literally in bed with us every night. We like see your TikToks.
Hot.
He said, you're in bed with us. So I've been in bed with Dustin Lance Black and Tom Daly.
Bitch, I gotta
and then we
be honest.
Yeah.
I think I would come. And I can't come with my pee pill. I mean, I can. I still feel it. Just nothing comes out, which is really funny.
That's you're copying me. You're obsessed with me.
Well, that's why I did it. That's why I did it. I said, can I have a pill that will do that? No, I would come immediately. There would be liquid coming out. I'd make sure of it. I would figure it out. Anyway, but then, so that was like backstage. And then we came down and our table of people, because they gave us a table. So like our table of people, which was Studio 71 people and Rachel and Curtis. And it was so nice. It was so nice everyone came. But I'm trying to talk to the Studio 71 people. And I go in to like hug one of them, and there's a tap on my shoulder. I turn around. It's Tom Daly. Y'all, I'm so sorry. This sounds so gross. I know that. I know that us talking about this is like kind of cringe, but y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Well, maybe you do understand. Like we are let me look in the camera. We're like your internet friends, like we're just making these shows for other people like us to watch. So when like celebrities say that they also watch, it feels so disconnected from reality, like truly. So anyway, So he was like, he tapped me on the shoulder
Imposter
and he was like,
syndrome.
have y'all done this before? Do you host often? And I was like, I mean, like we've hosted before, but I don't think we've ever hosted an event like this. And he's like, how did you do it? I mean, we were laughing the whole time. We just couldn't stop laughing. You are brilliant. And I was like, Tom Daly. He said that. And I went, thank you, Tom Daly. And then I walked away. It was too much. But then I get accosted by the Win hair guy, Chaz.
Chaz Dean. Did you look? Chaz Dean, did you look through that gift bag that we got?
Yeah.
We got their whole fall winter line in a gift bag. Sorry. Okay.
And I got to be honest with you, the perfume / cologne that they included, it's pretty good.
I like it. Yeah. Did you eat those cookies? Did you try those cookies yet? Those scones?
Bitch, I took one bite and I had diabetes. I had to step away. It was the richest thing I'd ever had. It
Incredible.
took me 2 days to eat.
It was so... I haven't even finished mine. That's how good it was. I saved it.
Oh, it's going to kill us both. Anyway, but he was like geeking out and being so nice and complimentary. And I said, he has to take a picture with us. And I said, if I was still talking to my mom, she would be gagged to know that I'm getting a picture with you. And he turns and he goes, aw, you're not talking to your mom either? And I was like, no, like, you don't understand. Like, when I was sick and I was up all night, like as a kid, sick, all we could do for the most part was watch infomercials, y'all. Like that was truly the world that we lived in. If you were up at 3 a.m., you were watching an infomercial. There was nothing else to watch. I was like, I have seen you do hair on infomercials. I've watched the Win infomercials since I was a kid. So like, this is blowing my mind that you're here. And I know anyway. I feel gross saying all of this
really
because
cool.
I know I'm
it was
geeking
just
out, but
it was just really cool and special, and the fact that it was also for charity, like it was really cool. I did have drinks. I had like 3 whiskey drinks, and I have not been drinking lately, so it was tough. I got home, I showered, and then I was like, I can't get in bed until my hair is dry. So then I like started cleaning. I was like buzzed, keeping myself
cleaning.
awake. It was crazy. And then last night, my friend Sam is in town for something, and we went to dinner, and we tried to get a table at Casa Vega. Didn't happen because, of course. And then, and then Brittany and Michael, friends of the pod, they were on. I think episode like 3. They're on our show. They were like
episode 26.
They were on our show. Brittany and Michael. They were episode 26.
I just put together the Patreon only compilation of IMHO the podcast episodes 20 to 29. I literally did that this morning, and they're like towards the end of it.
By the way, you guys, you by no means have to send us nudes. The only people that see it are me and Darby. We've gotten more, and they've gotten real good. I think maybe in the Patreon, I'll let you know about what we got. We've gotten some incredible nudes.
But she means in the Patreon only section of this podcast, we're going to talk about them. We're not
We're going to talk about them.
I just
I'm not
want everyone
to
know
anything.
that you're safe with us.
No. And by the way, they are absolutely like, we consent to them. It's just me and Darby, and I love them.
And again, you can also
I only
text
show that
like a joke. You can text a funny thing.
You can text a joke. You can text a hi. Yeah. Some people, when someone sent their hand, I showed you, someone sent his hand.
And I liked it. And I want to say, sir. I want to say, sir, I'm in.
Darby, you should host a reality show. You should host a reality show where people stand behind a screen, but then they have their hands out, and you put them in order by their hands. Like you put them in order of the ones that you want to fuck most to least. Yeah.
Oh, I could never. I could absolutely never. That would make me feel so bad. I will say that, I'll say this right here, right now. For whatever reason, even though I was a piece of shit kid, because I thought it doesn't matter. That was my dad talking. I wasn't a piece of shit kid. I'll deal with that in therapy. Okay, so sorry, I buzzed out for a second. No, what?
I don't know what just happened. I said you should do a show where you rate hands, and then you said,
oh, okay. Even though I was like a mean little shit, I, for some reason, because this hand thing has been my thing, like since I was a kid. It's been some weird obsession.
Yeah.
And I made myself like a rule, like early on. I want to say like early teens, where I think I did comment negatively on someone's hands, and it really hurt their feelings. And I was like, never again, because it's a game to me, but it's life for them. It's
okay. How about this?
It may just be a game for me, but it's real life to them.
Okay, how about this? I'm going to put together a dossier of celebrity hands, and then you're going to guess who it is.
I would love that.
It's going to be a really fun game. We're going to do it in the near future. Wow. So this is episode 70.
Let's do it for the New York show. Put together a few.
Okay. All right. We're going to call it Hands Across America. Okay. Well,
Hands
speaking
Across
of the
Dark
listener,
America.
Well, speaking of the listener, while I look for... while I get the emails ready, I do have to say we ended up going to that chocolate emporium place in the Universal City Walk. It's called me, Sam, Brittany, Michael, and Austin. I invited you. I literally invited you.
No. You said, Sam and I are going to have dinner. You can come if you want. You didn't say where you were going. You didn't say that my best friends would be there.
Well, I'm going back because it's my favorite restaurant.
I had a gorgeous night. I got super high and watched Korean people kill each other.
I love that.
I watched Squid Game, the game.
What did you think?
Okay, wait.
Did you? Okay, sorry, wait, stop. I want to just tell you this, and then I need to go. I need to talk about it. So it's Dr. Professor Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. Did you know I'm going to start at the beginning. We get there. One of the
It's a
sides
very good place to start.
is chocolate covered pickles. So everything's chocolate. They have chocolate covered pickles. Are a wonderful
I'm mashing it.
wonderful
I'm
server's
matching it.
name. Our wonderful server's name was Robbie, and I said, Robbie, what's with these chocolate covered pickles? And then Michael was like, are these like popular? And he was like, they're not popular. And I was like, I need to try them. Please put an order in now before we order our drinks. They have chocolate old fashioned. They have chocolate martinis. They have espresso teenies. They have everything. Chocolate.
Oh, did you have a teeny?
I didn't, because I drank the night before at the
The
WayOut
night
Gala.
before, and you felt like shit. Yeah.
But he brought around, so it was pickle spears dipped in dark chocolate. Do I like pickles?
I think
Not
that sounds
necessarily. Do I like dark chocolate? Not necessarily. I tried it. I would try it again. It was weird, but my mind was completely separating both of them. It was just pickle
girly.
and chocolate.
When I hear pregnant bitches saying,
Pickles
I had
and
the
ice cream.
weirdest craving. I wanted to eat pickles and ketchup. Isn't that
think-
crazy? That's
Well,
not
that sounds
crazy.
good.
I do that
No.
all the time.
By the way,
you
I
don't
think
have an
weird pregnancy
imagination.
cravings, I think that's a myth. If you've ever been pregnant and you had a weird craving, please comment below or text in your weird craving. Because both of my sisters, when they were pregnant, I was like, did you
Yeah.
have any cravings? And they were like, no. And I was like, what is the point of pregnancy if it's not to eat weird combinations of things? Please,
Well,
someone
to have
prove
the
me
baby.
wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can someone
well.
get pregnant and prove her wrong? Anyway,
Listen.
listen.
Well, okay, so then I just had like a burger and fries, and it was pretty good. I ordered a sundae. I ordered a chocolate sundae. It was incredible chocolate ice cream, incredible chocolate whipped cream, and
chocolate
the
ice cream.
biggest. No, we were all commenting like, this is the best chocolate ice cream I've ever had. It didn't taste
Well, it's
like
the
chocolate ice cream.
Emporium. Well, it's made by a mad
It's Dr.
scientist.
Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. And then guess what happened upon getting the check? I realized there was a history on the little like table flip over thing. There was a history of Dr. Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. Guess what? Dr. Professor Penelope Toothsome,
A woman?
a woman doctor and professor. She
How?
was. I'll tell you
women-
exactly how,
women
because I
love
read
chocolate.
the history.
Women
I'll tell you
love
exactly
chocolate.
how.
Am I
She
right?
got separated.
Am I right, ladies?
She got separated from her parents when she was young. So instead of just trying to find them, she started a chocolate emporium, and she's trying to become world famous with her chocolate emporium.
Okay,
so
well,
her
she may have
parents
swung
will
too
come to
far.
her.
She overcorrected.
It is
That's crazy.
It is
Wait,
a
it's an
steam-
orphan's?
It's a steampunk chocolate themed
Which is unfortunate.
fine
Which is unfortunate.
dining experience.
But it looks so
was
cool. It looks so
incredible.
cool.
We're going
Yeah.
back. You get
I
a
have
shake.
to go.
It comes in a mason jar, and you can take the mason jar home.
You have to walk past, first of all, what you're describing would have blown my mind in 2008. Oh, God, 2008. Let's go back.
I have to go back there. It was incredible.
Anytime we go to see a movie, because that's our closest AMC is the fucking Universal City Walk,
Why do you say that like
have
that?
to
It's
walk
incredible and magical.
past.
It looks
Because,
amazing.
because when they're having like Halloween Horror Nights and shit, you can't go see a movie in the middle of that. We did that, and that was a big mistake.
It was fine. It was
Actually,
just like
it wasn't
a
bad
little
at
bit
all.
extra. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was fine.
it was fine.
you weren't on your meds. You weren't
Anyway,
on your glycinate.
I wasn't
yet.
on my meds. Yeah,
You wasn't on your toboggan.
toboggan. Did you see that? What was that?
No, I saw you though react to it. Was it a fly?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's the spirit of universe.
before
It's the spirit of Toothsome.
Oh, who's that?
Lady Dr. Professor Toothsome.
Oh,
Chocolate
sure.
Emporium.
So it's got a really sad history, and I do love that. I love that, like, that restaurant wouldn't exist if she had parents. That's so funny. Anyway,
Yeah.
I want to go back to pregnancy craving food. There,
And then we
my
got to go to
favorite-
Squid Game, and then we got to read a
Yeah, my favorite sandwich in the world that I know is going to sound crazy. It's going to sound
talked about
pregnancy
this.
crazy.
yeah.
But I want you to try it. I can't have it in its purest form anymore because you have to have bologna. And I can't have
Oh, I
that.
forgot about bologna. I used to love bologna.
But what you need to do, you need to get a sandwich of the bread, okay? On one side, you put mayonnaise, okay? And put a lot, okay? You only live once. You might as well make it short. And then on the other side, peanut butter. Stay with me. Stay with me. And
I'm
then
kind of getting it. I love like a
put-
Thai peanut sauce.
yes, and I put turkey slices now. Well, but put a giant slice of bologna. If you're feeling it, put two
Okay.
and just have a giant middle. I love that.
What kind of bread? What kind of bread?
Good bread. The bread really is up to you.
White or
Whatever
wheat,
you like.
Darby?
Okay, I only eat white bread if I'm making a Kraft Singles grilled cheese.
Well, if you're eating bologna, I'm assuming white bread is involved.
Yeah, it always was white bread.
Okay.
And then
So wait, you said PB, you said mayo,
mayonnaise, peanut butter, and then bologna.
Miracle Whip or full meal for
Gross.
Hellman's?
Shut
Okay.
the fuck up. If you eat Miracle Whip, fuck. You
Okay,
are
stay
so
with me.
fucked up.
Stay
Sorry.
with me, honey.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Hellman's and
That
then
really
bologna in
upset me.
between. Bologna in between.
And cheese. Now listen, when I was a kid, that was a Kraft Singles, baby. But now I just use whatever. Like I use I love a Sargento. I love Sargento's sliced cheeses. I love a medium sharp.
You know
Anyway,
what I used to?
you do the medium sharp. I'm almost done. And then what I've been doing lately is adding one slice of cheddar Jack. What's it called? Anyway,
Colby Jack or Cheddar Jack?
Colby Jack. Which one's the spicy one?
Any
Pepper
Jack
Jack.
is spicier. Oh, pepper
Pepper
Jack. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it. I put a pepper jack just for a little bit of like ding. And then you need 4 bread and butter pickles. And you put them like you're playing like the sandwich is 4 square, and you put them in each corner basically. And then you slice. I like diagonal because I think it looks like a TV made it, like TV show. But you can cut it the other way. That's how my mom used to cut it. And if you're feeling insane, fucking put so much butter on that shit and fry it. Like put it on a pan or whatever, put it on a hot and get it all toasty. It's just the best sandwich in the world. And people really cannot wrap their heads around the peanut butter and mayonnaise thing. But like you said, peanut sauces, it's the same flavor.
Seems okay to me. It seems okay. That seems more doable than a dark chocolate covered pickle spear.
Oh no, I would do anything with a pickle.
We're going as soon as we get back because it was magical. It was
If anyone has any pickle recommendations in New York, let us know. We will be in New York.
Katz's fried pickles, Katz's deli. Katz's never
Let's do
closes.
it.
Squid
Didn't
Game
we
the
eat there?
challenge.
What?
No one knows. Squid Game the challenge. Did you start with season 1 or season 2?
Season 2. Because I
Okay.
wanted to talk about what's like the newest one that's happening. Now, I
Yeah.
only got through episode 1.
The finale. Oh, okay.
Were you going to tell me about the finale?
No, because it comes out tomorrow. I'm just saying. But
Okay.
it'll have come out Tuesday.
Yes. All right. Work, Mama Slay. We watched the first episode because it was like rainy day. Like, let's sit on the couch, blah, blah, blah. I mean, of course I was editing because I can't just sit and relax because I have shame. But we put it on, and I want to say this. Something you did not say, or you said, and I cut it out. The storyline producers on this fucking reality show with 450 something people, the fact that they were able to create such incredible storylines.
Yes.
How the fuck did they do that? How the fuck did they go through all that shit? All the different, they all did talking heads. Like, how did they put this together? But anyway, you follow the story of a father and daughter. You follow the story of twin brothers. It's, and just when you think that the story's over, it ends with a cliffhanger. And the whole time I'm just thinking, I am so impressed with these fucking producers. These producers could make Drag Race exciting again. Put them in charge and start killing drag queens.
And put those drag queens in real Squid Game. Listen, yeah, it's incredible. And
It's
they do
really
love a
good.
cliffhanger, but luckily they do them in bursts of 4. So you can keep going and watch.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll continue watching?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's
I was
thrilling.
I think I'll watch it before my Adderall and coffee kicks in the morning because I did watch it and I was feeling stressed.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
got worried. I got very
Well, you
worried
just got to
about
know
those
that it's a
people.
TV show and they're fine.
I know, but I don't. But the people that are like, this is what I'm going to do with it, and this is like, I really want to help my family, and then they die, and their family gets nothing. It's sad. Squid Game is sad. Let's hear an email.
Okay,
Let's
I
have a
have
kiki.
one. Hi, girlies. My boyfriend and I broke up a few months ago after 4 years. I'm 34 and getting ready to go back into the dating world. On top of this, I've moved from a city to a relatively small town because of work and will have to stay here for at least a year. Being a rural fag in mid-30s makes me feel a bit nervous. Thoughts? Any tips or tricks for dating beyond our 20s? Please find attached nude to help formulate your expert opinion. P.S. I tried to include as much of my hairy hands and hairy everything for Darby. Love, Harry Hamlin.
Oh my God.
Sir, I'm looking at the
dated a guy
attached
like-
photo.
I dated a guy like that once in Louisville, and he gave me scabies.
Well, that
But same
can't be this
body.
guy because this guy looks, yeah.
Well, it
This guy
can.
looks
Scabies
fresh.
can happen to anyone. I didn't get scabies because I'm a bad person.
No, I'm just saying that guy's probably really old as fuck now. So that guy can't be this guy because this guy looks like fresh.
Oh, fuck you.
what?
You look incredible, sir. I love
Yeah.
literally everything in the picture.
Harry,
Thank you so
Harry
much.
Hamlin,
Thank
it's
you
a
so much.
beautiful picture.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry you broke up. 4 years is a really long time, and also
I'm
moving.
not sorry you broke up. Why are you
Yeah,
sorry? It was the
well,
best
it
thing for them.
sucks. That's true. That's true. We're doing positive delusion or just like positive thinking right now. And
we really
I will say you've got yourself a great set of everything from what I can see. So
insane.
you won't
Pecs.
you won't
Fuck
have a
off.
hard time finding sexual gratification no matter where you are when you look
Well,
like
you might
that.
find a few hard times if you know if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
But
Now,
as far as all the change happening in your world, it's really a good thing. It's fun. It's fun. And if you're living in a smaller
Also,
town, I
you're
bet your quality of life,
34.
you're not paying as much in stuff.
You're so young and so hot.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't have any tricks or tips for dating beyond 20s because I shouldn't have been dating anyone ever. But
I have something to say, but go ahead.
just and I think I gave this last week. Do what you love. Do what you love. Get involved in activities that you love and meet someone through that. Let it happen
Yes.
naturally. It always happens naturally unless,
Yeah.
you know, you're ugly or ugly.
You're trans.
But you're
Yeah.
not. But you're not. You're very hot.
No.
So
You're very
go
hot.
take pottery and take your shirt off, you know?
Get
Can
those
I'm
hairy
sorry,
hands.
Alexis. I do
Well, I
want to
do
just
wanna
make a
s-
correction. I just have a quick correction in this email.
Yeah.
You read it beautifully. Your reading has really improved. I can tell you're using those workbooks. You did misread one part, and I think it was so confusing. I think it probably gave a few of our listeners strokes. And I want to make this correction so they
Okay.
can not stroke anymore. Stop
Yeah.
stroking.
Okay.
So the sentence is, any tips or tricks for dating beyond your 20s? That's what it's supposed to be. But Alexis, you said
yeah.
any tips or tricks for dating beyond our 20s? And I think it's so far removed from the actual truth of who you are and what you look like that I just want to make that perfectly clear that it was just because she read it wrong. That was not
Darby,
on purpose.
Darby, can I see you over here, please?
Okay, I'll try. Wait, you go this way. No, wait. What side of the screen am I on?
For me, you're on the right side of the screen.
No.
So
I'm saying
go towards
when we
the-
sit. Oh, I'm always on the left side, so I need to go this way. And you stay where you are.
Darby.
Yes.
So the reason that I said it like that
I need to
is
drink my
because
piss.
I'm from Texas. And as we both know, as you and I both know, I wasn't, things like spelling and grammar and reading weren't prioritized. Okay.
Yeah.
So for you to call me out on this national, international platform,
Very
it's
famous show, yes.
it's offensive. It is an attack on my very well-being. And
Okay.
I am trying to lift up Harry Hamlin. I would literally love to lift up what he's got going on. Sometimes
just
you ever
wanna
just hold
lift
you ever
him?
just hold the dick and balls.
Oh my God, yes.
Isn't it fun to just
Listen.
cradle him?
Okay, here's the thing. You don't want a giant penis to be in your life all the time. They're exhausting. But find yourself a shower, not who's not a grower. I have a little bit of both with my man, so unfortunately it's too late for me. But I love a thick, soft wiener.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just hold on to it. Hold
I
on to it.
love
Fall asleep
holding
with
on to it. Yeah.
It's so
I think it's
funny.
fun. Two things. I think, you know, those videos when a woman's pregnant and the guy comes behind and just gently lifts up the belly
No,
so
he
she can
came
get a
in
moment.
front. That's how she got pregnant. You can't
No,
come
I know,
in the
but
back.
but have you ever seen where a guy is behind his pregnant wife and he gently lifts up her belly so she gets a break from all the carrying the weight around?
Oh, I've seen that one. And then
I like
think
doing
their
that I
stepson
like doing
comes
that.
in.
No. I like doing that. I like kind of cradling. And then also I love when it's kind of stuck to the leg and you hear that kind of like when it's coming off the leg.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, listen.
All right,
I wanna
Harry
say-
Hamlin, we're back. We're back. I just
okay.
want to say be intentional with your dating and do the apps if you want, but just keep expectations low. Think of it like your Wordle. You do it every day. You check them. You respond to a few things because you might be surprised. Like there might be someone who doesn't do well online or in pictures, but then you meet up in real life and you have a real bond. You know what I mean? So just keep expectations low and cast that net out wide and see what happens.
And you just got out of a 4-year relationship you were 30 through 34, which is so young. You're still developing who you are. But in a relationship, you perhaps weren't free to completely explore as you might want to. So now,
what if you
don't
like
worry
cages?
about dating. Just go fucking ham, bitch. Like, find yourself. And
Go baloney.
when you are living fully as yourself, when you are not looking around to date, that is when you meet the person. So you're gonna two birds, baby. 2 birds, 1 hairy body. And you could have a hairy person if you like that too. You might get braided if you do missionary.
Absolutely. Okay, Darby, we do have to go to New York in T-minus like 4 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and read A Death Equals Lady. Oh my gosh.
Oh, because you think we're going to die in New York?
This one's very long. I'm going to do a different one. Okay. This is from Tyler, he, him. Hey, ladies. Death Equals Lady. Died in a weird way story. Friend of a friend from high school. We'll call her Tracy. She was like 20, out to dinner with her friends. She was eating steak. Evidently, she was not a very good chewer. She went to the bathroom, presumably due to the piece of steak she wasn't quite able to swallow. She choked to death in the bathroom. And Darby, that's...
What? Why didn't she ask for help?
An 8-year-old girl and her... Well, sometimes you think you can swallow. Sometimes you think you can swallow. This is a bad part. This is bad. An 8-year-old girl and her mother walked in on her body by the sink. And then at her funeral, they played her favorite song. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And now over 10 years later, every time I hear that song, I think of Tracy. And now so will you. So chew your food. The P today stands for put the steak down. Tyler, he, him. Tyler, how dare you?
That was so funny for a second. And then it was so sad. But wow. First of all, wow. Incredible.
Yeah.
May I ask, have you eulogized her in any way? Because if I knew someone from high school who died in that manner, I would raise funds to erect a statue in her memory. Sorry, not erect. Lay it down flat on the ground. I would have a cast iron version of her final moments just to show how brave she was and you'd have to step over her if you wanted to wash your hands.
No, you know what I would do? Just a fork with a piece of steak on the top of it, like straight up in the air.
Can I tell you, I don't eat mozzarella sticks for this exact reason, because I don't like that thick cheese, the stringies. They go down your windpipe really easy, and even though like it's always attached to something else, so they're pretty easy to get out. But you do feel like you're gonna die.
What's the closest you've come to choking? Like, what's the thing you've choked on the most besides the obvious?
Well, the cheese. I've tried really hard to eat cheese, and like authentic cheese especially. Like if we go to like a taco truck. Yeah, if we go to like a taco truck, that cheese that's thick. Okay, that's fundito, right? Fundito?
Queso?
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't remember. Yeah.
But yeah, I was in 5th grade Apex with my middle school Baird Tyler, now Dr. Tyler Jameson, and Katie. Katie starts with a V. Katie V was in there, and our teacher was like, "Here, have some candy. I'm gonna leave the room now." So she handed us like giant gobstoppers, you know, and giant meaning like not, you know what I mean. And we start sucking. She leaves. No, was it a Jolly Rancher? You know what? This doesn't matter. So she leaves the room. We start
an everlasting gobstopper.
I don't remember what it was, but we're sucking. Where all three of us are just, and you know it's Apex, so we're sitting there doing like extra homework for absolutely no reason.
What's Apex?
The gifted program where you get taken out of class because class is too easy. Anyway, and I start choking, of course, because I am king of sucking, and I did not know my power back then, okay? And so I suck, goes in my windpipe. I'm choking. And I get up from my seat because I'm choking, and Tyler just starts crying, I think. Like, I think she
was worried for her boyfriend.
She was just like, and just started crying. She was like, she didn't know what to do. And then Katie, I really should know her name, because she saved my life. She went behind me and just beat with her fist on my back. And as she's doing that, my brother's class is walking in from recess. And so he was walking by, and they told him, they were like, I think your brother's choking. But he was too afraid. We were too afraid to ask the teacher, can I go check on my choking brother? But yeah, she hit me for a while, and then boom.
Was it related to the choking, or was she just had it with you?
Both.
She was
probably both.
Yeah.
And then I went through. Okay, this is where it gets dark. It was so scary that I stopped eating for like 3 months. I would only eat like applesauce and like anything that I could choke on. I was out.
Darby.
It took me a long time.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. I know.
But now you're skinny.
So skinny. And I wouldn't be had I not had that 3 months of scared to eat. What is her name? And I can't even search it because she, of course, took her husband's name because Southern.
I wish you could search maiden names. I was thinking about...
She had the face of a 40-year-old as a child. And not in a bad way. She just always had a really mature look.
We're 40. Like, we are 40.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I thought she always looked a little too old to be in elementary school. And by a little, I mean 40 years. Okay?
Yeah.
And if she had gotten a bob at any point, I would think she was someone's mom. For sure. Katie.
That's funny.
You keep going. I'm going to think.
Well, the P today stands for peanut butter and mayo bologna sandwiches. Everyone try them. Let us know what you think. The P also stands for pregnancy cravings. If you've had weird pregnancy cravings, or if you have a family member that's had weird pregnancy cravings, I really want to know about it. Okay, I need to get to the bottom of this. Is this fact or fiction? We need to call Mythbusters. Okay, when you're hearing this, tomorrow is our show in Brooklyn at the Bell House, the 21st. It's also the day that Wicked premieres proper. Please don't tell us what happens. We won't be able to see it. And most of all, I want you to everyone look in the mirror and give yourself some eye contact for at least 1 minute. And then I want you to look at yourself and say, you've got this. Let's go fuck up somebody's day. And then I want you to hug yourself, okay? And Darby, as always, let's do our sign off.
The only Katie I can think of is Katie Zoda, and she died in childbirth. She was Catholic.
She died when she was getting birthed or when she was birthing someone?
Well, I went to school with her, so I did know her as an actual grown person.
I don't know how old you were when you knew her.
Yeah, she died. She died. She said, I want this baby. And
Patron, stick around to hear us talk about the nudes that we got.
Katie.
Why don't you call Betsy? Why don't you call your best friend Betsy?
Oh, I will. Actually, I think Tyler now listens to the podcast because we've been chatting a lot lately. We traded numbers. I'll just ask her.
Oh.
Do we have a sign off?
That was it.
Oh, great.
It's in my homosexual opinion. IMHO.